Hello, my loves, and welcome to another installment of 5 more things you may not know about The Sims 4. So, the first thing we're going to talk about today is my voice because I sound a little bit insane right now, and that's just because I have somehow ended up with another sinus infection. I know, how lucky am I? But that's really not the first thing we're going to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about has to do with the cottage living expansion pack. So if you have cottage living, you have the option to purchase one of these animal sheds. And the animal shed has the option to purchase either a cow or a llama. Now, my sim has a cow here, and you also have the option to create all different kinds of treats. Now, you can create these treats yourself, but you can also purchase them from the one of the crumble bottoms in the town square if you go to the garden shop. But if you feed certain treats to your animals, it will have different effects on the kinds of harvestables you can get from those animals. So if I give my cow a flirty treat, which I have one of, I should get strawberry milk. Now, normally when you milk a cow, the milk comes out white. But as you'll see, once we give our cow this little flirty treat, it's going to take my sim just a second to get out here and say hello to her cow. But here she is giving her cow the flirty treat. And now we can go and milk our spotted cow. And when we milk our cow, if we look closely at the actual udders themselves, when she pulls on them, the milk that comes out is pink. I just thought that was so neat, and I didn't notice it until I was filming an episode of the Family Tapestry Legacy, and that's just that just happened to be where I noticed it. Can we talk about how cute the cows are, though? Like, how adorable. All right, y'all. So the next thing we're going to talk about leads us to the lovely beaches of Tartosa. Tartosa is the world that came with the My Wedding Stories pack, and there is a collection that came with this pack that a lot of people don't talk about, and it is the Message in a Bottle collection. So around 3 to 6 a.m. at some point, if you come to the beaches in Tartosa, you are going to start seeing little piles of sand like this pop up on the beach. And if you go click on the pile, you can click dig in sand pile, and you can actually find these adorable little messages in bottles. And each bottle has a different color, they're different sizes and shapes, and these are so cute. I think this is one of my favorite Sims 4 collections. And so then once you dig up the bottles, we have a message in a bottle, a pledge of love, and then we can actually read the message inside the bottle. So this bottle is a bold reminder, so we're going to read that message as well. And there's another one here that we're going to dig up. We'll read all three just so you can get an idea of the messages that you're going to be able to find. I won't read them all because I don't want to spoil them all for you. A wish of adventure. Hand in hand, we, Camille and Dominique, have pledged ourselves to each other. We send this message off the day of our wedding, two souls united in friendship and in love. I'm not leaving due to sorrow. Rather, John's sudden death has reminded me how precious life is. A life of adventure would be most fulfilling, and I intend to make the most of every day. Perhaps I will return to the Arctic waters and see the lights in the sky once again. And then the last one says, when I was young, I lived in the shadow of a legend, but I decided to tell my own story. I've explored the world from historic Al-Simhara to tiny oasis springs. I sailed over a waterfall, kissed a llama, climbed Mount Komorebi, been madly in love, and raised my greatest pride, my son. My life is full of memories, and it's in its twilight. I send a wish into the ocean. Do not fear the shadows surrounding you, but rather step out and shine brightly. I love this little collection. It's by far one of my favorites, and I just think they are so, so cool. I definitely want to complete this collection because I've never actually been able to complete it, but it is on my bucket list of things to do in The Sims. So let's move on to our next one. All right, moving on to number 3. This is something that I think is pretty well known, but it's a feature I rarely use, and I feel like I should more often, so I wanted to touch on it. But if your sim is a fisherman, once they catch a fish, whether it be the tiniest minnow or a massive trout, once that fish is in your inventory, you can click on that fish and click mount. And once you do that, it will mount the fish on a little plaque, and you'll actually be able to hang it up on your wall. You can do this with every single kind of fish. I think this is so cute, and it's such an adorable way to kind of commemorate your fisherman sims rarest catches, and catches that they're really, really proud of. Maybe it's the biggest bass that they ever caught, or maybe it's the first bass that they caught with their grandpa or something. I just feel like these are super, super cute. You can also they also have an emotional aura that you can enable as usual, but I think these were really, really cute. Now, I believe these little things came with seasons, and these are called holiday crackers. You can purchase these in the build buy mode. I believe they cost about 10 simoleons, but if you put one in your Sims inventory and click open, they will kind of pop the cracker, and they should get a little pop-up. That holiday cracker was packed with confetti, noise, and a hint of pine. Nearly everything you'd want, except someone forgot to include the actual gift. Better luck next time. So if you open these holiday crackers, you'll see they'll pop, confetti will come out, and she's got 2 in a row with no gift. Oh no. But most of the, I guess I can't say most of the time, because 2 out of 3 times she didn't get a gift. But that third time, you see she popped a piece of candy in her mouth, a sweet surprise. She popped open the holiday cracker to discover a piece of candy inside. She can't quite put her finger on the flavor though. And then if you come down here to your little moodlets, you'll have a secret sweets taffy from Mystery Holiday Candy. Merry Mary Candy is a sensational surprise with every bite. Super cute. I love those little holiday crackers. I very rarely see anybody use them. I'm not sure what culture those come from, because growing up in America, that's not something we ever did, was have holiday crackers. So I'm really not sure what kind of culture those come from, but I think they're really cool regardless. The last object we are going to talk about today is this wishing tree, and I am going to butcher the pronunciation of this, but this came with the Sims 4. Oh, it was the Mount Como pack. What was that? Oh my gosh, what was the name of that? Snowy Escape. Oh my goodness. But it's Tanabata, the Tanabata wishing tree. This is so cute. You do have to have, I believe it's bb.show hidden objects on. It's either show hidden objects or show live edit objects. One of those will unlock this wishing tree for you to place anywhere that you want. But if you click on the tree, you have the option to go up and make a wish. So we're going to have my sim go ahead and make a wish, and you'll see she'll write it down on a cute little colored piece of paper and then kind of hang it on the tree. Who knows, maybe that little piece of paper is just what your sim needed to see their wish come true. So you'll have this cute little moodlet. And I believe this tree was based on a actual tradition that Japanese people do, but please do not quote me on that, because I have not done the research. I think I read it like in passing, so please don't quote me on that. It doesn't do a whole lot of anything other than just give your sim a cute little happy moodlet. But I still think it was really cute, and I love all the little strips of paper and all the different colors. And I believe this shows up in the Festival of Light in Mount Komorebi if you attend that festival. So I know these were all really small, but I wanted to touch on some smaller things that I feel like people may know about, but they just don't use. So just as a reminder, there are tons of little things in The Sims 4 that we very rarely touch on, and I wanted to bring light to some of the ones that I thought were really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.